Before being condemned to an existence of only making Anno games for their tyrannical overlords at Ubisoft, Blue Byte Software was actually a developer with a rich and diverse portfolio. There was of course the Settler series, which in fairness is still ongoing, and they are also city builder games, so I guess Blue Byte always had a type. But they did make other kinds of games too, like Battle Isle, the turn-based tactics games, which even had an XCOM style spin-off, and amongst many others, Albion, the 1995 RPG, with so many modern studios trying their hands at the genre, and some of them being quite successful at it. I was curious to see how an RPG from 3 decades ago would hold up. But before we get to see, there is a minor issue we need to discuss. See that? Right there? Blue Byte Software GmbH. That stands for Gesellschaft mit beschränkter Haftung, which means LTD. In German! That's right, this game is from Germany. But there is no need to panic. All we need to do is remember the guidelines.
Every German is a potential source of trouble.
Take notes, people.
You will not be friendly. You will be aloof, watchful, and suspicious. The German people are not our friends. Therefore, there must be no fraternization with any of the German people.
Frater what?
Fraternization means making friends.
Oh!
They cannot come back into the civilized fold just by sticking out their hand and saying, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Sorry for what?
Guard particularly against this group. These are the most dangerous. German youth.
Alright, so maybe actually disregard this film. But there is one thing we need to look out for. The audio. The GOG version of this game uses DOSBox, which works fine most of the time, but for some reason the stereo channels are switched. Well, whatever, that's an easy fix, just wear your headphones backwards. But that's only part of the issue. At some points in the game the sounds get layered in an awful way and they get so loud and distorted. I mean, just take a listen to this. Of course, this is not the way the game was intended to sound, but this version comes with a secret option enabled. You see, the sounds are meant to obscure activation codes for East German Stasi sleeper agents. If you listen real close you can just about make it out. And the conspiracy goes beyond this. The game contains subliminal messages disguised as lore, which is how the agents would get their orders to commit nefarious deeds. None of this was meant to be seen by the public, but what are we to do? Well, Muddy, this kind user on the forums, shared a link to a fan-made Windows port. It comes with installation instructions included, but just real quick. Extract the files into the game's main directory, create a folder, and name it Albion CD. Then open the game.gog file using a virtual drive. This will contain the files of the original CD. Copy these files into the folder you just made. Open the setup config file and change the source path. If you did everything correctly, the game should now run. Great, but let's get it to full screen. You can find that option, along with others, in the Albion config file. And there you go. So now it's all good, right? Well, the sounds do come from the right direction, but for some sounds it just doesn't update their position as they're playing. It's like the audio is lagging, and I haven't found a fix for this, but I promise this wasn't a waste of time. This version comes with some bug fixes and it seems to run better, and also comes with an option to upscale the 3D areas, which is a godsend at certain parts, believe me. The bottom line is, it's definitely more responsive, and I think that's what's most important. Whew, and now we can start the game. We start the game with a prophetic dream sequence like we're Paul Atreides. Let's see, there is a monster, and then there is a sword. The monster goes BOOM! Yeah, I don't think we'll need Joseph to decipher this one. Wait, butterfly goes boom? Maybe I spoke too soon. Or I don't know, maybe the creator just watched too much Cobra 11. That's where everything goes boom. BMWs mostly. Man, that crazy dream again. A strawman flying through space. What could it mean? Well, whatever, I'll just take a little walk and shake it off. I've got to prepare for the flight anyway. Let me introduce Tom Driscoll, space pilot extraordinaire. He has a big day coming up, an exploratory flight to an uncharted planet, so he needs to gather some stuff first, like his personal items. A ring, a pair of boots, medicine, food? You know, personal stuff. If you're ever confused about what you're looking at, you can always right-click and examine. Like, okay, so that's a toilet, right? Ah, no, it's a chemical toilet. Cool. What I'm really curious about though is why Tom owns 2 toothbrushes and a gold ring. Could it be? Hey, big guy. Hi, Christine. Boy, it's sure great to see you. Did you get a good night's sleep? Oh no, I had that dream again. Oh, the bubble dream again? Yeah, that one. What? It's hardcore, I'm telling you. You should spend the night with me. I'll make the bad dreams go away. No thanks. What the? No thanks? Well, it's just that I've got to get ready for my flight with Snoopy. Snoopy? What? Well, that ain't gonna happen. How come? Since he just exploded. He did what? Well, technically the comm unit exploded while he was there, but you get the idea. Just like in my dream. Stuff always explodes in your dreams. Yeah, I told you, it's hardcore stuff. Look, the point is Snoopy ain't flying anywhere. Oh god. Unless it's in a bucket. Oh god, you know what that means? Besides the obvious? That means I've gotta go with Hofstede. Hofstede? That sounds German, alright. Tom saw the orientation film too, huh? Damn it! Well, if that isn't a great start to my day. But I guess things aren't so bad. Well, except for Snoopy, that is. I guess I'll prepare for the flight with Hofstede then. Good luck with that. See ya. The best way to prepare for the flight is to just take everything you can get your hands on. Seriously, anything that's not bolted down is fair game. Get some more food, we don't know how long the flight's gonna be. Medicine in case I slam a hatch on my fingers. And some lockpicks we can use if we lose the ignition key. Let's see, is there anything in here?
Driscoll, get out of here, I'm trying to sleep. Hey, hands off, that's my stuff.
Oh yeah, take his toothbrush. One more for the collection.
I'm filing a report, you bastard.
I wonder if this happens every time before Tom leaves for a flight, with management just bracing themselves for the barrage of complaints. To all Toronto personnel, please remember to keep your doors locked and personal items secure for the next 24 hours.
Oh, come on!
Pilot Driscoll is, preparing for his flight.
Yeah, more! Can't believe
Hey, well, what do you know?
God
That's
damn
why
it.
my fridge is empty.
What a tool.
Every time, dude,
Does
every
it on the
time.
air.
Where's my inhaler? Just make sure he doesn't come back this time. Anyway, let's keep on pilfering. A chill just ran down my spine. Oh god, it's Hofstede. We gotta get out of here. Okay, let's just make a quick turn.
Every German is a potential source of trouble.
Oh god, he's on to us.
German people are not our friends.
It's okay. We'll just hide in here. Come on, open up. Damn it, it's locked. Whoa! That was close. Alright, it's fine. That one's gotta be open. Yes! Okay, there's gotta be something in here we can use. This was Inspector Beagle's room. Bullets! Yes! Now we just need a gun. We gotta find it quick. Oh no! Oh god, it's a dead end! This is Rainer Hofstede. He seems very excited to see you!
Hello, Driscoll.
Hi, I wasn't hiding or anything.
I am so
pleased I ran into you. Have you heard of Inspector Beagle's, unfortunate demise?
I know it. It was him. It was him this whole time.
Yeah, I have. It's really too bad.
That stubborn British blockhead. He was no scientist, but he should have been well aware of the risks of operating the commune during an oversea jump.
Yeah, right. So...
Yes?
That means you're the only government official on board, right?
Yes, don't remind me.
Great.
And I have already talked to the captain. It looks like you have a new passenger, Driscoll.
Well, I don't want to seem heartless, but the shuttle doesn't care either way. Okay, did Tom have a problem with Inspector Beagle? I mean, his coworker just died and he's like, whatever. Tom isn't winning any popularity contest, is he? Anyway, I better get back to, preparing.
Oh, yep. Good thing I locked my room already.
Smart. Well, I'll see you at the hangar.
Until then, Driscoll.
Okay, that wasn't actually that unpleasant. Now, where was I? Oh, duh, looting.
Pilot Driscoll, please report to the hangar for the launch.
Okay, this is what I describe as the first noob trap in the game. After talking to Hofstede, you periodically get prompted to leave for the flight. Leaving is a point of no return, so staying to loot is always the better option. But with the constant pop-ups, the game makes it feel like there is a sense of urgency. In reality, you can stay as long as you want. Not just for the loot, but also to talk to the other crew members for a bit of exposition. Funny thing is, the option to ask about their profession is always there. Like, hey Captain Brent, what do you do for work? Tom's the kind of coworker to be like,
Morning, Andrew.
hi.
So, what do you do around here exactly?
I'm in HR. We've been working together for 4 years.
Yeah, so nothing, right? That's what you
God
mean,
damn
right?
it.
Just say that next time.
Every day with this. Just another way in which he antagonizes his colleagues. But despite this attitude, he does actually have a friend, Joe the technician. He's significant because he introduces us to the biggest side activity here on the Toronto, which is sneaking into the comm unit to look at the mess after the explosion. Now why exactly does Tom want to see that? He's a sick bastard, this guy.
So you wanna see the comm unit, huh?
That's the idea.
Well, you can forget the main entrance, the guards won't let anyone in.
Figures.
The maintenance tunnels, on the other hand, are completely unsupervised. The passkey is 1048, you put that in with the slider on the door.
Wouldn't a keypad work better?
Once inside the tunnel, you gotta navigate a bunch of puzzles. Step on some pressure plates, press some buttons, that kind of thing.
What, you do this every time you wanna go through?
Follow the relocked 2D2 droids around and that pretty much gets you there.
That was easy. They cleaned the room up pretty good.
Hold on, what's that? Ooh, nice, a gun! Now come on, those always come in handy on a flight. And don't let the TSA tell you otherwise. Oh yeah, and the door will lock behind you at some point, so you're getting in trouble either way.
If we leave through the front door, the guards take the gun away, and that just won't do. Luckily, there is a cabinet in the airlock where you can store the gun.
Nice. If I store the gun here, I can fool the security guards and the weapon belongs to me!
Level up! You can talk to Joe about the gun, but he just tells you to hide it so it doesn't get taken away from you. These guys are up to no good. You can also visit Christine in her room for a bit of R&R.
Come on in, honey. I'll show you a good time. Oh yeah, gotcha! Damn it! Come on, stop picking Minecraft Steve.
Sore loser.
It's so lame.
Pilot Driscoll, please report to the hangar.
Oh, ready. Come on, man, I've read this like 100 times. Please just go there.
Alright, I think we're ready to leave anyway.
Everything is ready for launch, Mr. Driscoll.
Why does he talk like that?
For the last time, Driscoll is an android.
I know, why'd they make him so creepy?
I can't believe this.
Will this take long? We are 5 days behind schedule already.
Can we go now?
Yeah, sure. Be back in a minute, guys.
I must commend your abilities, Driscoll. This has been a pleasant flight so far.
Oh, thanks to those lockpicks I packed.
Oh, well, if you say so.
And the gun.
The what?
You know, there's a lot of routine in this job, but flying to a new planet, always exciting.
I agree. In truth, I would have given up a week's pay to get on this shuttle.
Whoa.
But don't tell that to my boss.
Hey, look, the planet's coming into view. Huh. It doesn't really look like a desert planet, does it?
It's hard to tell from this distance, but the color is very unusual. Those look more like clouds than dust storms.
Let me call the Toronto. Let's see here. How's the signal, Ned?
The reception is excellent, Mr. Driscoll.
Still creepy.
Do you have visual contact?
Yeah, but there's something weird.
Yeah, the readings indicate the presence of a lot more water than we originally assumed.
Maybe the readings are wrong.
Are we even at the right planet?
What? Of course we're at the right planet.
One moment, Mr. Hofstad. The connection seems to be becoming weaker. Are you having difficulties, Mr. Driscoll?
No, everything's okay here.
Whoa, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, you just had to jinx it.
Wait, the servos are gone. What the hell? Auxiliary system's down too.
I tried to run a check.
Hey, why is that thing flashing? That should not be flashing.
If only you packed a manual instead of lockpicks.
It's okay, I can fix this. 1, 2,
What?
3.
Are you just pressing random buttons?
What?
No.
Yes.
I take back my compliment.
Whoa! It exploded.
How does that even happen?
I don't know.
Your status shows critical values. Report, please.
Damn it, I'm losing control.
What?
I'm switching to manual. Hang on.
Oh, my head. I won't be in a hurry to fly with you again, Driscoll.
Oh, well, not with this shuttle anyway. Also, I just saved both our lives, so maybe...
Okay, point taken. So, what now?
Now we put on our masks and climb out. If the air is breathable, we fix the radio and call home. If it's not, well, that's gonna be it.
Damn it. I suppose there is no point in trying to delay the inevitable. Let's go.
Whoa.
So this is our desert planet.
Apparently.
This.
Man, who could have imagined?
This is amazing. Just look around. Desert planet. How could the probe sense such data?
Oh, wait, we need to get away from the shuttle.
Oh, okay.
With all the oxygen in the atmosphere, it could... this crazy dream again. There goes the 10. Man, I've gotta wake up and get ready for the flight. No, wait, the flight. It already happened!
It hurts. Everything hurts.
Come on, wake up.
What happened?
The pain. We're trashed. The shuttle exploded.
Everything hurts.
Come on, please, just let me wake up. Never mind, just put me back to sleep.
Srinia?
What the?
Ribanes Angie. Rinad.
Okay, stop that. I can't even understand you.
A clear sign of recovery, I'd say.
Welcome back among the living.
Hofstad, you're here too?
Indeed.
Okay, just tell me, what the hell happened?
Well, just as you predicted, the shuttle exploded like in a bad American television show.
Really? Glass houses, Hofstad. So then, how did we survive?
We were rescued by none other than the third intelligent non-human race, the Iskai.
Trenis patadriban agendi.
Intelligence, huh?
Check this out.
Kridak na grina, astrokiri
Wait,
bratri.
what the? I know. How did you learn their language so fast? I'm a xenobiologist in case you forgot. But that's got nothing to do with learning languages. Well, it doesn't hurt either. I can teach you while you recover. It takes Tom a couple of weeks to make a full recovery, which is apparently more than enough time to completely master the Iskai language. Thank God for Xenolingo, I guess. But let's get back to what we do best, which is robbing the place blind. Whoa, busted.
Tom, you're not supposed to be up yet. Now we must go to the chieftain.
The leader of the Hunter clan gives us the first of few story choices because he wants the scrap metal from our exploded shuttle. You can either choose to donate it to him or sell it for money. Giving the metal to the clan gives you access to their house, which has more valuable loot than the money that you would get anyway, so this is one of those cases where generosity quite literally pays off. They also let you look through the salvage for stuff that's useful to you, while selling the metal locks you out of that, even though it's supposed to be ours to begin with. Well, as far as the Iskai know anyway, technically I guess it's company property. Who am I kidding, it's not like Tom would care. That aside, this is our first opportunity to learn about Iskai culture. Like when two Iskai get married, their siblings are considered secondary spouses, and they may even consummate their secondary marriage, except during fertility period. That is the greatest taboo. What, you think that's weird? That's nothing. The Iskai have a special organ on their forehead that they call the tree. If two Iskai touch this organ together, their minds connect and they can even read each other's thoughts. Now, if an adult touches their tree to an infant, their mind gets transferred to the infant's body while the adult body dies, effectively extending the adult's lifespan in exchange for the newborn's life. It's called the Sebai ritual, the most sacred of rituals. Few are ever granted the honor. Okay, these people have a warped sense of morality. With Tom being the way he is, I don't think he should spend too much time here, so our current objective is finding where the Toronto landed. We just need to search the entire planet, I suppose. Well, it doesn't narrow it down much, but it's not on this island, so the leader of the Iskai provides us with transport to the next island over. But first, in the name of cultural exchange, she invites us to a ceremony that will be held in 2 days. So we need to keep Tom out of trouble until then. We could pass the time looting, but unfortunately the Iskai have the good sense to lock a lot of their valuables away. Bummer. Still, exploring the city is a good idea. If nothing else, it gives us a chance to soak in the ambiance. I find these first-person sections really immersive, despite all these characters running around aimlessly. Check out that speed. Makes it kinda hard to click on them too. What the? Anyway, I love walking around this city. Especially when the sun goes down and all you have to guide you is the faint light of the bioluminescent lamps. These were built by the GFUD, or the Formers Guild, and you can learn more about them by visiting them at their clubhouse.
Welcome, you must be the humans I heard so much about.
That's right. In the flesh.
Would you like a tour of our most amazing creations?
Yeah, sure. That should be enlightening.
These are our sofas. Very comfortable.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
This is the sewage system.
That's, well, I mean, that's very, interesting.
At a loss for words, huh? And this is the toilet. This is where we go.
We know what it's for.
And that concludes our tour.
Wait, that's it?
Yep. If you have any questions, find someone else.
What's with this game and toilets anyway? I appreciate the attention to detail, but still, the more interesting thing about the Formers Guild is their apparent rivalry with the Magicians Guild, or the G-Cast. That's right, magic exists on this planet, and the leader of the G-Cast is more than happy to give us a demonstration. You know, that wasn't as impressive as I'd hoped. But so far, I'd say they have the advantage over the GFUD. It's not just me, even the GFUD leaders doddered the facts and joins the mages instead. Not that any of this drama even matters, it's not like we're staying here for long. Still, buying this crate of human armor from the store couldn't hurt. The dialogue system is kind of strange. You can still ask about people's professions, though it doesn't have the same hostile undertone as before, and doing so opens up new keywords you can ask about. You can also try to guess and type in a word, but you will quickly learn the list of words that the characters react to. When they actually bother to, I mean. So what is your profession?
I am a hunter.
Really, what's that like?
I cannot tell you anything about this.
Okay. And anyway, most characters respond with the same line to the same keyword. There are minor differences, usually when the word pertains to the character somehow, like asking a G-Cast mage about magic, but that's about it. You can also ask about any item in your inventory, but for the vast majority of them they have no response.
You know, mages will give you good price for a Krondir tree.
Oh, you mean like this one?
Yeah, I have never seen anything of the sort in my whole entire life.
What? But it's, never mind. Our 2 days are up. Time really does fly in good company.
Zarima, Tilman Reina.
Hello.
Let me introduce to you Akir, the leader of the GFUD, Zarima. And this is council member... who keeps talking back there?
My name is not important. What is important is what I'm going to do.
By the goddess, what is this? How did he get in here? By the
Somebody hold my hand! That's not my hand!
Guards, get him! Come on, let's get him! We won't get away with
Go
this.
now, Driscoll!
He didn't make it.
Why are you looking at me like
The
that?
assassin got away.
This is making me very uncomfortable.
We must find him immediately. Honored council members, I am sorry that the ceremony had such a tragic outcome.
You know, that kind of sounds like a YouTuber apology.
I'm sorry to anyone who was disappointed by the ceremony or was offended by the murder.
Tom and Rainer, I must speak with you. Finally.
We're leaving now. Off we go.
I'm sorry, this must have been very shocking to you.
It has! We didn't know that there were other humans on this planet.
What? No, I meant the shooting.
No, we have those on our planet too.
Yeah, I saw something like this on the holodeck in space school.
The evil ones. Give me an evil one compared to a sad one. You already gave me a sad one. What's an evil one? What? Penzermensch. But is it in English?
No.
What language is it in?
German.
German?
Every germ is a potential source of trouble.
Well, regardless, we have laws for these situations. And the law is, the family of the criminal must solve the case or be held responsible for the crime.
That doesn't seem fair.
And since you're the only humans here, you know.
Wait, are you saying?
But
But we didn't have anything to do with this.
I know, but the law is the law. And I cannot let you leave the city unless you catch the murderer.
But it's an armed criminal. How are we supposed to apprehend him? Yeah, I'm a scientist, not a policeman.
Yeah, and I'm a pilot. Wait, you don't have those.
What do I look like, Samir Gerkan?
Don't worry, I am assigning a very capable Stirik to help you. Zarima, this is Drir, the Stirik for human affairs.
Wait, I thought there were no humans in this city. What?
Are you implying my job is useless?
No, I'm just...
Because it's not, alright?
Look, I didn't mean it like that.
It is actually a very respectable...
What?
I assume you were filled in. About what? That.
Whoa.
The suspect is human, so finally, I get to do something! And, my condolences to the family, of course.
Never mind that. We need to get the assassin before he gets away.
We should talk to the historian, Freyr. He's knowledgeable about humans.
Wait, I thought that was your job.
Don't start. According to the historian, the assassin was most likely hired by an East guy, since this clan of assassins never kill for themselves, and Akir had no relations with humans. But wait, wouldn't that mean that our boys are off the hook? This whole justice system raises some questions, like what degree of culpability is required for the family members to be held responsible? What about accomplices? Do we get to recruit everyone whose family is implicated? I don't know, it just feels like they made this whole thing up on the spot. Like it's not even a law, they're just lazy.
Come quickly, the murderer is at the house of the magicians. Have you heard about the death of your father, Sira?
No! Sure.
What is going on here? There has been a murder. What? The assassin was sighted at this house. You must permit us to search it. Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
There he is!
Get him! Right there! You will get away this time.
This can't be good for my vision.
Quick! After him! Damn, he escaped through a window again.
Yeah, that's pretty convenient for him.
Why did you help the murderer? You are no member of our guild, Cris. But master, you gave the order. What? You paid for the murder yourself. Guards, seize them both. No, it's not true. You have to believe me. I know the history between you and Fasir. No. You had a motive for this crime. I had nothing to do with this. Take them away. I'm sorry, I need to leave. This is all too much. Come on, maybe we can still catch the murderer in the city.
Hold on a second, what was that about a history between the two of them?
Akir was once married to Fasir's sister, but she died on a hunting trip Fasir suggested. Akir has blamed Fasir ever since. Come on, let's go. Drir, the assassin was seen at the old former house. We must go there immediately.
Let's just hope it has no windows.
Okay, the fugitive is now outside the city. This is officially above Tom and Rainer's pay grade. Like, what is it, do the guards just have better things to do? But then again, it's only an abandoned building, how bad could it be? At worst, we'll encounter some OSHA violations. See, like I said, this place is not up to code. I guess I'm more concerned about the vermin. You know what, let's just make a run for it.
Nope, sorry, we are not doing that.
We should go to the former building as soon as possible.
We just went there, did you not see the same thing? The rear is the new Toronto announcer for sure.
We need to get to the old former building. I hear the old former building is excellent this time of year. Ah, the new former building. Kinda reminds me of the old one, which we should go to as soon as possible!
And just like with the announcer, you can just ignore him. The former building's a proper dungeon with monsters and traps, but look at his gear. And he's supposed to be a warrior? Pathetic. This just won't do. Time to make some serious money and get some experience. This is a good time to do the mini dungeon in the Hunter clan house. It looks peaceful at first, but then... Yeah, the combat at this point in the game is basically a slap fight where you're just hoping to get more hits in than the enemy. The problem is that these characters have no special abilities or spells, so you set them to attack and then you're just waiting for the combat to be over. As far as I can tell, the chance to hit depends on the attacker's weapon skill and the defender's dexterity, and then armor mitigates the damage taken. The combat log tells you if an attack missed or was mitigated, as long as you can read at light speed, that is. Anyway, there is no way to increase the attributes, but leveling up gives training points which can be used to increase the weapon skills, so we need money both for better gear and training. Keep in mind, enemies inside dungeons don't respawn, but outside, they come back every 1 or 2 days, so that's where you go to farm. But while I do recommend getting a few levels, there's also no need to go overboard, as the dungeon will have plenty of monsters and gear anyway, so let's gather our nerves and go. You know what, Dreer? Since you apparently love this place so much, you can go ahead and take point. These guys see better in the dark anyway. The sound design is honestly impressive. It lends itself to such a creepy atmosphere. Then they ruin it with this constant buzzing and growling. Good lord. There's also some kind of alarm blaring. Is it coming from these dancing Christmas decorations? Oh hell yeah, turn it up.
Using my xenobiology skills, I have determined that we should not step in that. I'm going to step in it.
No way.
Ow, my feet! Ow!
Okay, using my xenobiology skills further, I have deduced that maybe we should at least toss our torch should we decide to step in it. See, you could do that, or you can talk to an old hunter back in the city who sells this fruit that disables it permanently. It's pretty cool that the game gives you multiple options to deal with this trap and different ways to discover them. This also gives something for Rainer to do, which is fortunate because his combat stats are by far the worst. But this cool moment is somewhat stained by having another trap in the same dungeon that's also a gaping mouth on the ground. Come on, at least make it another orifice. Big ears, noses... Anyway, you can feed these Crowndeer meat to shut them up. Oh, ew, now the walls are alive. That must feel awful to walk on. I mean, just imagine it squishing under your feet and the juice is getting between your toes. That's just gotta be... Oh! Okay, whose idea was this? It's gotta be one of the monsters, right? And what's this now, a pillar of flame? And no sign of Moses either. Ooh, a giant crystal. You know my boy Ten would snort that in no time.
I've traveled in the crystal.
Go on, touch it.
What? Why me?
Hey, it's your planet, you get to touch the big crystal. Come on, it's only fair.
Unbelievable. Wait, I feel something. As if I touched the tree of another. I feel a presence.
Ah, a complex mind. So beautiful. Speak.
Who are you?
I am this place. A long time ago, I was different. Small. Alone.
You were something else?
Yes. I was Iskai, like you.
Oh goddess, you're Argim!
Well, I could have told you that. So, what's it like?
It's Argim! I've made contact with Argim!
Oh, you mean the old leader of the G-Thought who was denied the immortality ritual by the council, so he decided to turn himself into a building? No, Driscoll, it's a different Argim.
Of course I meant that one!
Well, how is he?
How are you, Argim?
I live. I am one with this place. It is wonderful. I am happy, though I do miss talking and music.
He is, I think he's good.
There is a human skeleton behind him. So there is. Would Argim mind getting out of the way?
It's inconsiderate to stand in the one choke point anyway.
Yeah, go stand in a corner or something.
Step aside, make way. We are looking for a man.
Ah, a skillful hunter, but not good enough. He is no longer alive.
That's fine. We just need to take a look at him. So, could you move?
Ah,
yeah.
Because I'm standing in the way, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh, sorry, and here I am just talking like you came here to see me. Oh, wow, this is awkward.
I understand.
I mean, it has been a while, you know.
It's alright, we just really need to get past.
Let me get out of your way.
I appreciate that.
Only...
Oh no.
Do they still sell music crystals?
I think so.
Could you bring me one?
Hold on. Do we have the budget for a music crystal?
Well, it depends. Do you actually need decent armor?
Well, we need food and medicine. We didn't bring enough from the station.
I've got a broken helmet. We gotta get that repaired.
Oh, for the... I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. In return, you may make use of my secret attribute upgrade pillars.
The assassin is dead. Argym says the monsters got to him, but I like to think that he died of boredom while waiting for us to level up. Either way, it's probably for the best. I mean, our boys did become hardened warriors on the way here, but honestly, I still don't like their chances. And all he had was a lousy dagger. An Iskai dagger, no less. Finally, a clue. We could grab Argym's reward on the way out, but this is another one of those noob traps. Like I said, there is no way to upgrade your character's attributes besides this. What you start with is what you get, and if you claim the upgrade now, only these guys benefit. You see where I'm going with this, right? Yeah, as soon as we finish the main quest, we get another character, and we get to stay here as long as we want. So if you're too eager, that character's gonna miss out. These aren't insignificant upgrades either. Speed determines who gets to go first in combat, while strength increases melee damage and carry weight. And seeing how food and even money have weight, that really comes in handy. This all could have been avoided if Argym only gave you the reward once you brought him the music crystal. Anyway, it's a special day. This is the first time asking about items actually comes in handy. Excuse me, is this yours?
Yes. Quick, take his weapon!
Got it. Oh, wow, he's got a sandwich.
What? Just leave it!
Yeah, but I could go for a sandwich right now.
Look, there is gold in his pocket.
What? That isn't yours!
Well, he did attack us, so it's only fair.
So, will his family have to investigate him now?
Just help me drag him to the healer. Brother, explain your unusual reaction when you saw the dagger.
Unusual, I'll say.
The dagger was the murderer's payment. It was mine. We figured as much. So it was you who gave the order. No, it wasn't me.
I knew it. Now his family is getting involved.
But for our part, we are done, no?
We're never getting off this island.
It was... Akir himself. What? Impossible! That cannot be! He was dying of an incurable disease. When Sira left the G-Fath to study under the man he blamed for killing his sister, he hatched this scheme. Akir wanted to take revenge on Fasir and get Sira to leave the Jikas, so he arranged his own murder, and bribed the Jikas Cris to implicate Fasir. We arranged to meet the murderer in the old building, so the predators would take care of the last loose end. I tried to talk him out of it, but he made me swear as a friend to keep his secret. I am glad the truth is out now. And to think, all this because of me. Pradir has been a friend of my family ever since I was a child. I believe him. I believe him too. Fasir shall be released immediately, and Cris will have to answer for his treason.
So, we solved the crime.
Indeed. Yes. You are free to continue your journey. We make a good team, Tom and Rainer. If you want, I will accompany you on your journey. I could use the excitement.
Sounds good to me.
We could use someone who can speak with the locals anyway.
I would also like to join you. With all that has happened, I need to get away for a while.
Of course, the more the merrier. Anyone else?
It was a long shot.
Now, we could leave the island immediately, and with that we arrive at noob trap number 3, was it? You can't return to this island for the foreseeable future, so this is your last chance to buy Iskai armor for a while. This is also the only place where Sierra can learn spells for free. It's kind of an anticlimax, I know, but it's best to stay and grind for a little bit. This is the best time to finish exploring the dungeon too. There's all kinds of side areas and hidden treasures and what's with that music? Oh no, not you guys too. We'll need plenty of money to train, get the best armor, and stock up on consumables. Speaking of, the healer at the Jika's place has a chance to give you a healing potion every time you exit the conversation with her. I know it's lame, but this is the easiest way to make some extra cash. You could just keep grinding, but you consume 4 rations now every time you rest, so you're burning money just waiting for the monsters to respawn. Also, every time one of your characters gets hit, there's a small chance that one piece of armor on them will break, which can be repaired at the blacksmith, but it's not cheap. You'll get more than your fill of combat just to level up anyway. Just take the handout. And so, finally our guys are ready to leave this island and its dubious legal system behind.
Oh yeah, turn it up.